Alright, so let's check that out. Okay, everything's been updated now. You can see that the addresses are different. So that's good. Details. Okay, it's going to the correct URL. It's details and then the ID. But the details template or view is still static. Okay, so it's not correct. So let's do that next for these details views. Okay, so back to doctors. Now we're now going to work in this route here, details/ID. Okay, so let's see. Let's just copy this. Okay, we'll paste it right here, and we're going to say select all from FindaDoc.doctors where what do we want? Where ID? No. Where doc ID is equal to, and then question mark for a placeholder. And then for the execute function right here, we're going to throw in here request.params.id. And that's going to get the ID from the URL, okay? And it's going to replace this in this query. And then down here, we're going to render the details view. Okay, and we want to pass in, this is going to be one result, so I'm going to change that to result. And then I want this to be result.rows. And I want the first one, so in here we're going to say 0. And let's change this to just doctor. Alright, save that, and then we'll go to the details view. And I should now get to say doctor.fullname, and let's see if that works. Alright, so reload, click on details, and now you can see that the doctor has been replaced with Thomas Smith, which is coming from the database. Click on this one, we get James Walsh. So we'll just update the rest of those values. Okay, so right here we also want full name. Let's see, category. This is going to be dot category, graduation date. I think we did grad date. Oh, I'm sorry, we did grad year, I think. And this should also say year. Practice name. And let's see, street address. All right, and I actually spelt my own city wrong. Okay, so that should be city. This will be state and zip. Okay, now down here on the edit and delete link, we need to have the IDs. So this will be doc ID. And same thing here. Alright, now for the new patients, it's stored, actually we could say if true, then say yes, if false, say no, but I'll just put the true in there. Alright, so let's try that. Shouldn't have to restart. And there we go. Except for graduation year, we did that wrong. So maybe we did graduation. Yep. So now that's showing. Alright, so this is all dynamic now. Now what I want to do is make these categories dynamic. Now these categories show on every page, so we can't simply do a put this in a single route. So I'm just gonna put it right in the app.js file. I'm gonna go right above the routes here. Alright, and we're just gonna do the same thing that we've been doing. I can actually copy, let's see, I want to get everything that's in this router.get, but not the actual route, just here to here. Alright, I'm going to put that right in the app.js file, except we want to change a few things. We want to change this doctors to categories, and we're going to go ahead and execute, leave that blank, that's good. And then all we're going to change is down here, we don't want to render a view. What we want to do is save it to a global variable. So we can say app.locals.cat, and we're going to set that equal to results.rows. Alright, so now we should have access to this everywhere. So we'll open up the categories view. So views includes categories.jade, and I'm going to get rid of all of these except one, and I'm going to put a loop right here, and we're going to say each category, and then I in cats. Alright, and then down here we want to change this to doctor. Doctor. I want to change that to category dot name, and then right here I want category ID, or category.cat_ID. Okay, and hopefully this will work. So make sure everything's saved and restart server. And there we go. So these are now dynamic. Okay, if I click on one, it's going to take us to doctors, category, and then the ID, which is correct. We just don't have a route for that yet. So we can do that real quick. Okay, so back in doctors.js, let's copy, actually, I'm going to grab this details. Actually, no, I don't want that, do I? Yeah, let's grab that. Alright, and then right below it, I'm going to change this to category. Yeah, category/ID. Alright, and then we want to say select all from doctors where category. Actually, you know what? We're not going to use ID. We're going to use the category name. Okay, which is more user friendly. Anyway, you're just going to make sure that names are unique. Okay, so we're going to say where category equals question mark, and then right here we're going to put request.params.name. Alright, and then down here we want to render the doctor's view, and this should be result. Let's make this plural here and here. So category/name. Alright, and then on the includes file, categories.jade, we then need to change this cat ID to name. Alright, and we'll go ahead and restart this and see if this works. Okay, so reload, and you can see that it's going to go to doctors/category/general. Let's see. Alright, so primary key column category cannot be restricted. What we need to do is put the category, we need to create an index for this field to be able to do this. Alright, so we have to go into our CQL program. Where is it? Where is it? It should be. That's weird. Can't find it. Wow, that's really strange. Just trying to search for the program. Usually it pops up right here. Oh, data stacks, that's where it is. CQL shell. Let me close that out. Alright, so I want to use FindaDoc, and I just want to add an index. So we should be able to say create index on FindaDoc, and then the name. Actually, no, we don't want the key space name. We want the table, which is doctors. So create index on doctors, and then we'll pass in what is it, category. I think that should do it. Alright, so now, okay, so now that's working, but we get another error. Okay, it's not seeing, let's see, each doctor. Each doctor. What? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay, so this needs to be, this here should be plural, doctors. Alright, so let's try that. There we go. Alright, so, no, it's not. Oh, doctors slash category slash doctors. I think I need a slash somewhere. So in the categories.jade, we want to put a slash right here so it doesn't do that. Alright, so now general, dentist, okay, no doctors, neurologist, no doctors. Okay, so that's working perfectly now. And one more thing, I want to do what we just did. We created an index on category. I want to do the same on state because we're going to be searching by state. Alright, and that's it. So now we're pretty much reading everything from the database. Everything that's displaying is dynamic. All we have left to do is the add doctor, add category. Alright, and then also the index by state, which is very easy. So I will see you in the next video.